Alright. So, actually, we do have a new testimony. I saw it clear as day. The man on the boat was Mr. Edgeworth. Now, whatever you do, do not press this statement. If you press this statement, you will be penalized. So this statement, you have to present a contradiction. And that contradiction is this photo. Because how the fuck can you see anything with a photo like this? Objection! Got you. Got you, Miss Hart. Finally. What? You got what?
What happens if what would actually happen? What penalized what happen? Like you lose.
Okay, so basically, like basically, if you were depressed, and Bar Karma would just be like, I thought you said you found a contradiction, so find a contradiction, will you? And then the judge would be like, yeah, Mr. Wright, you just said you were to find a contradiction, and if that were to happen, you won't lose the game outright, but you will lose just a little bit of your health bar if you were depressed. So basically, this is like the only. Yeah. So basically, this is like the only time in the first game where pretty much if you press, you lose a little bit of your health bar. So pretty much don't press that statement. Anyway, look at this photograph. Every time I do it makes me laugh. The photo I took? The hell are you doing? I don't know. We have to say that every time we see a photograph. The very same. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. These two ugly-looking hooded dudes. The fog, Miss Hart. So? This picture was taken with professional, high-quality film, correct? Yet even it could not capture the faces of the men on the boat. Yet you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth. How? What? Mr. Wright has a point.
Objection! That's why I told her not to say that in her testimony.
Please, let me win this case, alright? I haven't lost yet. Yet now she said it, Mr. Von Karma. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself. Miss Hart? What? Would you see the defendant that night? Of course. I said I could, and I meant I could. But please testify as to the circumstances of your sighting. Did it. Finally found a hole in Von Karma's carefully vague testimony. How Edgeworth was seen. You're right. It was cold that night and the fog was thick as grits. Once I finished setting up the camera, I got back to my car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise out on the lake, I looked with my binoculars. See? No problem. You used binoculars? Very well. You may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. This one better be good. Alright. There is a statement we do need a little more information on. So, this one's fine. It's this, binoculars, actually. Binoculars? Yeah, binoculars. Yesterday you mentioned that you were out looking for shooting stars, correct? Well, yeah. Don't you need a telescope, not binoculars, for that? I've got doubts about your camera, too. Is that really to take pictures of meteor showers?
The camera is irrelevant to this case.
You can't say that for certain. Mr. White, is the camera really relevant to this case? I believe it is. You may continue with this line of questioning.
But know this. If you find nothing with this, there will be consequences.
Well, Mr. Wright, do you wish to press further about the camera? Want to press further or back off?
Yeah, let's do it.
Hey, what about you? You said press further or back off? Hey. This is a make it or break it time. The camera is of utmost importance, Your Honor. It is, in fact, the key to this entire case. Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. Wow, they went a little overboard there. Very well. Miss Hart, you will testify to the court about the camera. Yeah, I hear ya. The camera was set up to take pictures of a meteor shower. Now, Phoenix did raise a good question. If it was meant to take pictures of a meteor shower, why did it face the lake? Objection! You were photographing shooting stars? That's a lie. Says who? Actually, fun fact, in this statement you can either present the camera or present the picture, because pretty much it makes the same point either way. I saw the camera you set up yesterday. You were pointing directly at the lake. You have to point a camera upwards to take photos of the stars, Miss Hart. Oof. So right, what are you driving on? The witness was not at the lake to photographing shooting stars, Your Honor. Well then, what exactly was she photographing? Show evidence or... I don't know, I just said it out loud.
I would say I don't know, but I'm not.
Well, actually, we don't have any health bars. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm kind of curious. What does it say? Well, that I don't know.
Say that. One more time. Say that again. One more time.
Well, I don't know, honestly. I just blurted out loud. I really don't know what I'm doing here, Your Honor. How did I pass the bar? Judge, what's a lawyer?
When the witness takes photos of...
Wait, hold on.
When the witness takes photos of is irrelevant of is entirely in her business. Voice box malfunctioning again. 1 second, Your Honor.
Okay.
There we are.
Are you okay,
Anyway,
Von Karma?
Yes, I'm fine. No need to worry. Anyway, this has nothing to do with the case. Not to mention that you can't even show us another reason why she might have been there. Mr. Wright, if you're out of material, I suggest we end this mockery of a cross-examination.
Uh-oh. I can't let this trial end like this. I have to show them something. Your Honor, take a look at this. What was Miss Hart trying to photograph at the lake? Alright. So if Miss Hart was not trying to photographing stars, what was she actually trying to photograph?
I know. The monster.
Right. Not that. Okay, percent. Miss Hart, this is what you were trying to photograph. What's this? A newspaper article? 40? Oh, the Sergeant of Coeur Lake. Well, Miss Hart, I ain't never heard of no lake monster. You got proof or something? Let's see your proof that I was down there. Let's see your proof that I was down in the lake trying to photograph this Gordy. Do you have proof or no proof?
I have proof.
Alright. I have it. Proof. Intriguing. Very well, let's see it. No beaming this time, please. Alright? It's your penalty bar, okay? You know what happens when you beam. Anyway, what is proof that the witness was trying to photograph Gordy the lake monster? So this was pretty obvious, but how was she able to photograph it?
With the camera.
Yeah. The proof, Miss Hart, is your own camera. Your camera was set to take photos and respond to loud noises, correct? Thus, this photograph here, taken when the gun fired on the lake. And here, this article about Gordy. According to this article, Gordy made a loud noise when it emerged. Well, you were trying to photograph Gordy, weren't you? That's why you had your camera set to... That's why you set your camera to respond to loud noises. Order. I see. I too thought it was a little strange. Yeah, sure. Well, Miss Hart, you were camping there to try and take a photo of Gordy, weren't you? Yeah, not bad. Are your lawyers that smart? So, smart boy, I was down there trying to photograph Gordy. You got me. So what? Huh? That don't change what I saw, does it?
Exactly. Why'd you just use several precious minutes of Why'd you just use several precious minutes of my time to prove? It's nothing more than the witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist.
Hey!
Whereas she's so...
I think it's supposed to be
Succinctly. Yeah.
But as she so distinctly says, so what? It changes... it changes nothing.
Not true. You were hiding a whole thing about Gordy for some reason. I know it. What could have been? Whatever it is, I'll getting to the bottom of this. Miss Hart, why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gordy from the court? Please revise your testimony. Right. Fine, I'll testify. It won't change nothing, though. Something will change. It has to. I'm going to spot it. Lotta's new testimony. Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out there by the lake. Well, that's all I was hiding. When I heard that bang, I looked right straight on that lake. There was nothing much else to look at, so I just watched that boat the whole time. And I saw it flash near one of the man's hand, and I heard another gunshot. I was looking right at that boat the whole time. Crossed my heart and hoped to fry. Well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine a witness.
Objection. The witness's testimony is unchanged from before. Whether she is a...
Hold on.
Go ahead, take your time.
I don't know what happened. I got dizzy all of a sudden doing the voice.
It's alright. Trust me, I understand.
1 second.
Whether she is a research student or a photographer has no bearing on this case. There is no need to waste more of our time with another pointless cross-examination.
Objection! I claim the defense's right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Karma's up to something. I know it. She doesn't want me to cross-examine her because... Why? Was there a contradiction? Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. You seem sure of yourself, so you must have something in mind.
That would be a first.
Very funny. You understand that this is your last chance at cross-examination, Mr. Wright? If there is no problem with the testimony this time, we will let the witness leave. I will announce my verdict at that time, Mr. Wright. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. Alrighty, let's cross-examine. Now there is a little part of the statement. You don't have to press, but if you press it, then Phoenix will basically give you a little hint. So, let me go over here. You go on the floor. Alright. Right. Actually, yeah, right here. Alright, this is probably what you want to press. You want a little hint. There wasn't much else to look at? Yep. I don't know. She heard a bang and she thought Gordy was out there. Kind of doubt she'd waste any time looking at a boat. What? What did I do now? What are you giving me that look for? Definitely suspicious. It's time for some evidence.
With this, continue.
Hold your hush, puppies, Pops. I'm getting there. Sorry about that. Anyway, alright, so yeah, pretty much as Phoenix said, if all that Lotta cared was Gordy, she really wouldn't give him the boat another chance, so... Objection! Miss Hart, were you really looking at that boat? What's with you? Of course I was looking at it. It was the only thing out there. Any normal person would be looking at it. I agree. Any normal person would. But you are far from normal. What? Y'all want to step over here and say that? You were camping at the lake to take a picture of Gordy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sign of Gordy, that's what. You wouldn't give the boat a second thought. Ah! Order. Continue, Mr. Wright. You testified that you were watching the boat through binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch that boat. You needed them to search for Gordy, and that's what you were doing. Well? Well, now that you all mention it, I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit. I mean, Gordy might be out there and all. Miss Hart? You saying you were not watching the boat then? Sorry, y'all. I wasn't fibbing, really. I thought, I could be a witness to murder and all. I kinda got excited. I was sure I was watching that boat. Till now.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Pretty much. That's the look at the judge just gave me right now. It's just like, you fucking kidding me? You mean you're wasting your time,
Judge?
all because you thought it would be cool to witness a murder and send an innocent man to jail. Yeah, pretty much.
So basically, I'm just doing Von Karma.
Go ahead.
So you mean to tell me, Miss Lotta, that you basically wasted our goddamn time and you forced us to use contempt of court because of your own fucking stupidity? Wow! Round of applause.
Yeah, actually, for once, Von Karma, I agree with you. Yeah, you know what? I agree with you, Von Karma. Round of applause, everybody. We probably have the most dumbest witness. Actually, no. Just wait till the next trial. But still, we probably found the dumbest witness here that we have ever found. And yeah, that's totally uncalled for.
Wait, objection. At least for now. At least for now.
But hey, wait. You got the photograph. You got proof. Still, we can't see who was shooting in this. Right. That's why I took the photo and...
Objection. Witness, that's enough.
Gumshoe's about to come up pretty soon, so do you want to go back and voice? Alrighty. Shut my what? What was she going to say?
You skipped the line. She said,
you've had a long day. Shut your pie hole.
Oh, sorry about that. She took the photo and what? Wait a second. I'll be Gumshoe for a little bit while you send something. She even had a photograph to prove it. But you can't... actually, Barney, you can be Gumshoe. Go ahead.
Alright.
But
you really can't tell from the photo.
But you really can't tell from the photo who is shooting. Go ahead.
That's what she said. She's going to enlarge the photo. She said it'll drop. She said it'll drop the quality of light, but should let us see who's who.
She enlarged that photo. Why won't Von Karma let us show it? Got a hunch. Bet that enlarged photo shows something bad for Von Karma. This is my chance. If I'm wrong, though. I mean prison for Edgewood, or worse. What should I do? Show the enlargement or just wait and see?
Enlarge it.
Alright. Miss Hart, look at this photograph. You enlarged this photograph, did you not? Yeah, I did. Why has that enlargement not been presented to the court?
Because it does not exist.
What y'all talking about? You're the one who told me not to show it in court in the first place. You a fool? What's the meaning of this, Mr. Von Karma? Miss Hart? Show the photo to the court. Show us the enlargement.
The prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence.
Objection denied. Witness will show the enlargement to the court. Here it is. Wow, naked heads. Still can't see who was firing in this. Could be the defendant, or maybe it's not. Regardless, I'll accept this as evidence. Well, got the enlargement.
Happy now, Mr. Wang?
There has to be something.
You asked for the enlargement. You got the enlargement.
Oh. What's not malfunction again? Oh, fuck no. 1 second again, Judge.
Well, Carl, I'm a little worried about you. Are you sure you're not a robot or something?
Robot? Oh, no, not at all. Not at all. Not at all.
Damn, my daughter made me watching all these Disney movies.
1 second.
Oh, yes, there we go. I really need to get the voice box fixed. What are y'all looking at? A little too good to be true. That's why I requested you. And that's, no, it's okay. And that's why I requested she not show it.
I suppose this means in the cross-examination,
It's over, obviously.
and I would like to close the cross-examination of Miss Lotta Hart.
And not too soon. That was a flagrant waste of my goddamn time.
Miss Von Karma, do you have anything to add?
I stated everything I needed to know when this trial began. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required?
Nothing, of course, but I believe that it's time for me to declare my verdict. Wait, that's not supposed to happen like this. There has to be a clue in this photo somewhere. It's bad. Real bad. What should I do? Object to the enlargement, other evidence, or wait and see? We could look at the enlargement if you want to look at it real quick in the court record.
Let's go ahead and take a look.
Alright. So basically from what we can see, is there anything in this photo that contradicts an evidence we got in the court record? Look very closely at the photo.
Can I see the gun for a second?
Sure. Here's the gun.
Okay. Now let's go back to the photo.
Alrighty. This photo again.
Let me see the gun again. I'm sorry.
And that's okay. We'll show the gun one more time. I pretty much I can imagine the judge being like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Murder weapon, fired 3 times.
And then read a statement after the fire 3 times part.
Bears prints from Edgeworth's right hand. Oh, wait a second.
Look at the photo again.
It's the guy's using it on his left hand.
Right. So, go ahead and object. Your Honor, there's something deadly strange with this enlargement. What might that be? Mr. White, you will show the court what you mean. What about this photo is strange? Okay, here goes nothing. I'll show the judge what's strange about this photo. So yeah, as you said, it's the left hand. Here, Your Honor. Shooter? I'm not sure I understand. What about the shooter is strange? Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor. Hold on. The hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence. Where's left hand does what? Let me show you. I'll show you the evidence that the left hand contradicts, and yes, you said it's the gun itself. The evidence is clear. The man in this photograph is holding that pistol in his left hand. However, prints on a murder weapon was found from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand. Ergo, hey, that's my wife. The man shooting the pistol in this photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth. Now that everyone in the courtroom has quieted down, I would like to reconvene this court of law. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You have given us definitive proof today. We now know that it was not Mr. Edgeworth who fired the pistol that night. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. If Mr. Edgeworth didn't do it, then who shot our victim?
Precisely. As we have seen, there were no other people on the lake that night. Who but the defendant could have shot the victim?
Sorry, Larry, or the victim himself. So basically, remember, as Von Karma said, and we can see even in the photo, there are only 2 people on that boat. Miss Hart at the time was basically in her car, while Larry claims that he was not on the lake that night.
Yeah, he was busy being Santa Claus, I remember.
Yeah.
So that leaves us with the victim himself.
Yep. There's only one explanation remaining. The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself. Order! So, you're saying that the victim committed suicide? Yes, Your Honor. I can think of no other explanation. Indeed, that does seem to be the only option remaining.
I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright. But suicide is out of the question.
What?
An examination of the victims will reveal the distance at which she was shot.
The distance?
The victim was clearly shot from further than a meter away.
Meter? That's 3 feet. Thank you, conversions.
There is no way it could have been suicide.
Order! Mr. Valcarmo, are you sure of the accuracy of your data?
Of course. I have already considered the possibility of suicide, Your Honor.
Alrighty, well, now we know that the shot was from 1 meter away. Let's see. Very well. Allow me to state my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter had to have been the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth. However, the prints on the gun reveal that the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. Therefore, I would like to suspend proceedings for this trial for today. The court orders the defense and the prosecution to further investigate this matter. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. That is all. The court is adjourned. Hey, come on back, because that's what's going to be speaking again. And then we're going to wrap up. That was a close one. Hey, do you have anything to say?
Not until I come over, Mr. Roy. Hold on.
Anyway,
Hold on, I gotta pick up something. No, I have yet to be declared innocent, right?
well, yeah, but what happened out there on that lake anyway? If he didn't commit suicide, then the shooter was about a meter away too.
What? Don't give me that look. I did not kill it.
I was just kidding around. Look, I'm gonna go check on Maya.
Oh, right.
What?
Tell her something.
What?
Tell her to watch what she says, of course. That's all.
Would it kill you to just state how you really feel with a thanks, Edgeworth?
I have no emotions, right?
I requested a transcript of Lotta's entire testimony. I thought it might give me some ammunition for the trial tomorrow. Of course, she didn't see the shooter. The only part of her testimony that stood was the bang she heard. So she heard 2 gunshots just after midnight. Alright, well, we're done with the first session of Turnabout Goodbyes. Not too bad, a little, like I said, a little over 2 hours, but not all too bad. Alrighty,
No, it wasn't
well,
that bad.
ESM and Bonnie, so far, what do you think of the case so far? Is it still as good as you remember it?
Yes, and tiring.
Alrighty,
It
what
always gets tiring.
I mean, it does get a little tiring, because like I said, it is a bit on the longer side, but like I said, compared to the later case, and especially compared to the case after this, it's still decently length. But what about you, Bonnie? What do you think of the case so far?
I'm gonna say it's still as good as I remember it. The only thing that I really did not like, that I really despised, was the fact that they dragged on Lotta's testimony for too long.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand where you're coming from with that part and everything. But like I said, that's kind of like the nature of the game. Like, you know, sometimes we'll only, like, drag them on until, like, you know, we get to a certain point where, like, pretty much as the title of these cases stated, like, we turn this case around, pretty much.
Yeah, but still, that was the only part I did not like about this first session. But other than that, fun, really fun.
But yeah, so far, yeah, and as for me, this case is still pretty good as I remember it as well. Lots of good laughs as well. Definitely a lot of really good, build to the mystery, especially at the start. I mean, especially right at the beginning of the first trial as well too. So, so like I said, lots of really good twists, lots of really good mysteries. I'll say right now is that next time when we come back, we're gonna get even more mysteries, even more twists as well too. That I know we're gonna be excited for. So next time when we come back and everything, we'll go ahead and do the second session of Turnabout Goodbyes. The next one shouldn't be as long as it was with this one because both this second part of investigation, even part of the second trial, is not all too long and such. Like I said, but then after that, I don't know if we'll be able to do. I don't know if we'll be able to do the final part of investigation and the final part of the trial, or if we might just do the final part of the investigation and save the final trial for next time. So we'll just basically see what happens then. But anyway, guys, yeah. So thank you all so much for watching this session of Turnabout Goodbye. So pretty much by the time this is being live streamed and everything, pretty much the sessions for Turnabout Samurai will start being uploaded to the gaming channel every Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. There are 12 parts of that one in total, so pretty much you'll at least have something to look forward to while we while you wait for the next session of Turnabout Goodbyes. But yeah, so if you guys have enjoyed this session of Turnabout Goodbyes, don't forget to hit that like button. If you guys got any games you want me to try out, hit the subscribe button as well. Speaking of games, don't forget if you guys got any games you want me to try out, list them in the comments or the YouTube or on my Facebook page, or check out my actually, if you guys like movie and TV show reviews, check out my main channel where I mostly do that, or check out mine and Barney's co-op channel, Review Bros, where we review movies and TV shows together. Which by the time that we're streaming this, Barney and I are working on season 9 of Thomas and Friends. So basically, look forward to whenever that video will, whenever that review will come up on the co-op channel and all that.
Yep. As of today, we started watching it for the first time. We've only done 2 episodes so far.
So far, yes. So hopefully we'll be able to get through season 9 just fine. We don't have an exact date planned just yet, but it is coming up pretty soon. We can promise you that. And speaking of Bonnie, don't forget to check out his channel as well as ESM channels as well too. I'll put their links down in the description below. But until then, this has been Sakura Diesel with my 2 good friends.
ESM.
Ultipot 7.
And we'll see you all the next session of our Turnabout Goodbyes, which might be next week or the week after, but keep on the lookout for it. So till then, take care everybody and bye-bye.
We never know.
Bye.